This was me a few years ago, meeting up with my friends for a trip. I didn't know it yet, but the backpack I chose was the wrong one. It dug into my shoulders and strained my lower back during my travels, and I know I'm not the only one that's experienced this. I've heard the same thing from hundreds of travelers, and these two things kept coming up. Shoulder and back pain the moment your bag was fully packed and needing to stop and rest when all you wanted to do was to keep exploring. Hi, I'm Pat. I've tested over 100 backpacks on my channel, and surprisingly, not one has truly solved for all-day comfort. I became obsessed with figuring out why, and one of the first things I discovered surprised me. Almost every backpack uses the same foam in their shoulder straps called EVA. If everyone's using the same thing, no wonder they all feel the same. That's when I stopped looking for a better bag and decided to build one myself. I started testing alternative foams, but nothing gave me the comfort I was looking for. Then a crazy question popped into my head that changed everything. How is it possible that runners can clock thousands of steps supporting their full body weight, yet their feet still feel comfortable afterward? It turns out Nike, Hoka, Brooks, and almost every major running shoe brand all use the same foam in their insoles. It's called Ortholite. And that's when it clicked. What if I took foam that was already trusted for comfort and used it in the shoulder straps of my travel backpack? This is the VRSA Travel Backpack, built with Ortholite in the shoulder straps. And instead of treating comfort as a single feature, we built an entire system around it called the TrueComfort System. No more silently pushing through shoulder and back pain, just the trip you planned, fully enjoyed. Our TrueComfort System has three unique features. The first is the shoulder straps. Unlike the cheaper EVA foam alternative that compresses and thins out over time, Ortholite foam compresses less than 5% over the lifetime of the product. This means the cushioning and performance never change. The comfort you feel on day 1 is the same as on day 1000. The foam is also 95% breathable, so it dries quickly from rain or sweat and is antimicrobial, meaning it resists odors even on the longest travel days. But you can't just shove running shoe foam into a shoulder strap and call it a day. Ortholite makes dozens of densities, and if it's too soft, it won't support a fully packed bag. If it's too hard, it won't feel good on your shoulders. And that's why my dad flew 7,000 miles to China and worked with the Ortholite team and our manufacturer to find the exact balance between cushion and structure. When you put this bag on, you'll feel the difference. The second part of the TrueComfort system is the back panel. Most bags give you a thin layer of foam between a fully packed bag and your spine. We added 1.5 times the breathable cushioning to support and feel great against your back, with a wide lower padding that fits against your lumbar area for increased comfort. And the third part of our system is the hip belt. Think of Ortholite and the back panel as handling comfort, with the hip belt handling the load. Most brands use a one-size-fits-all hip belt, not because it's better for you, but because it's easier for them. One-size-fits-all means simpler production and easier inventory management, but everyone comes in different shapes and sizes. That means with a one-size-fits-all approach, some travelers might not get the full benefit from their hip belt. VRSA's hip belts are available separately in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large, so you can choose the one that actually fits your body and works to carry the load. But we didn't stop there. We've added other comfort details like 2 padded grab handles, so picking up and carrying the bag by hand won't be painful, and makes it easy to load into various compartments. There are internal compression straps that keep your packed gear tight and close against your back. Load lifters that let you pull the top of the bag closer to your body, transferring weight downward to the hip belt rather than pulling you backward. And finally, a custom molded chest strap to help distribute weight across your chest. That's the comfort first design of VRSA. But comfort is only half the story, because a bag that feels great but is unorganized will only create more frustrations. In the rest of this video, I'll also show you the intentional pocket design, built on feedback from over 1,000 survey responses. It features 6 special pockets that are accessible without ever taking the bag off your back, giving you quick access to your passport, cash, and other travel essentials. You'll also find out what these bags are made of, including a fabric that no one else in this category is using. And at the end, you'll hear about our estimated time to ship these out and the exclusive founders pricing for these bags, which is only available during this founders launch and will never be offered again. Starting with organization, we designed it around one simple idea. You should never have to take this bag off to quickly access items like your passport or cash. On a typical trip, you reach into your bag dozens of times a day, and we wanted to make this as easy as possible for travelers. With 2 pockets in the shoulder straps, 2 secret pockets in the back pocket, and 2 in the hip belt, you can grab what you need fast. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes you do need to get into the main compartment for a sweater on a cold flight and toiletries to freshen up after landing. That's why we built 2 side openings so you can swing the bag over to reach what you need, with 2 zippered mesh pockets for access to smaller items, all without fully opening your main clamshell. The internal pockets are just as simple to use, with 2 large pockets and a front admin pocket that's made to work perfectly in luggage mode, facing up for you to easily grab items like your lotion. And if you're more of a 2-bag traveler, we have an optional shoulder strap that makes it easy to 2-bag travel without an awkward setup like this. But sometimes even 2 bags don't feel enough. That's why the 30-liter VRSA travel bag is expandable to 32 liters, which frees up space for an additional 3 to 5 shirts. We're also including 6 removable compression straps to carry tripods or secure your water bottle. The multiple external gear loops can also be used to carry light items like a pair of shoes by using a carabiner. Now let me show you what this bag is actually made of, including a fabric that no one else in this category is using. To ensure this bag can last you for years of travel, we've used only the highest quality materials on the market. For those who like a glossy finish, we have our TPU fabric with a beautiful grid pattern. For those looking for a more matte finish, we have our Matte X fabric with a subtle raised diamond pattern. This Matte X fabric is unlike any other. Although it resembles X-Pack, it's actually manufactured by a different supplier we found that makes it soft to the touch without the crinkling sound and rigid feel that X-Pack has. You're going to look as good carrying these bags as you feel wearing them. And underneath all of it is a gray 210D honeycomb ripstop with the hardware you'd expect, like lockable YKK AquaGuard zippers on the laptop compartment, water resistant exactly where it matters, and a YKK lockable zipper in the clamshell. It has fleece-lined pockets for scratch-prone items and a custom metal chest strap with Duraflex buckles. Finally, we added one of the most highly requested features to our bag. Behind this tag is actually a hidden airtight pocket, so you can track your belongings. The VRSA Travel Backpack is built to last you through every trip you have planned, and we didn't just trust ourselves on that. We picked a manufacturer that has been producing high-quality bags for 30 years, and we have battle-tested this in the real world. Some of our community members have taken the bags through Hungary and Spain. Now here's the part I'm most excited to share with you. Every bag will have a special founding edition label sewn inside, limited only to this first production run. And as a thank you for all the support along the way, the first 150 bags will be available at our founder's pricing. I'll be covering worldwide shipping for this launch, including all related import duties and taxes. I'm also including a bonus rain cover while supplies last to keep your bag dry during heavy downpours. We're estimated to ship on August 1st of this year, and because we produce in small batches, our next run isn't scheduled until 2027. Whether you've been here since the beginning or you just found out about VRSA, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This has been an incredible journey so far, and I can't wait to get these bags into your hands because I know it will make your trip so much more comfortable, so much more organized, and a whole lot more enjoyable.